morning, everybody. My name is Virdi. I'm 72 batch. Welcome, everyone, to this 15th edition of the virtual lounge session. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Mrs. SubadraNarayanan, Simi 55 batch, who has very kindly agreed to take this session on an item which is her passion and her interest, which is embroidery, knitting, and crochet. And she was introduced to this art form by her mother, and she really took to it after her own daughters were grown up, and the Narayanans were posted in Calcutta, where she came across some very interesting designs which rekindled her interest in this field. And after that, the internet and the Pinterest app have really opened up the world, and there's been no looking back for her. So she has titled her talk today as My Colorful World. So thank you very much, ma'am, for volunteering to speak to us and share your interest with us. And over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, friends. Good morning. I am SubadraNarayanan. My husband is V. Narayanan, 55 batch. I am passionate about embroidery and I am always surrounded by colorful threads of various sizes, and I enjoy my life because it keeps me away from all problems and keeps my family also happy. To me, my mother is the Guru. Mata Pita Guru Devam. For me, my mother is also my Guru. When I was young, I never took any interest. In school, my mother used to do all my embroidery, and every year I used to get prize for embroidery. And my mother, Ashila, my needlework embroidery mother, used to rush to me the next day and used to say, Subhadara, I must congratulate your mother. This is how I started my life. But when I went to college and when my mother was presented with a beautiful machine called Speed Queen by my father, which his client bought from Singapore, I started taking interest. She engaged a lady to learn machine embroidery. That lady was all the time teasing me, why you are not learning, Papa, when your mother was learning and all. That triggered me. Like Buddha, the Bodhi tree, this lady calling me Papa was enough. So I told my mother, go away, I am going to start. That is the starting point in my life. And then I continued forever. I did whatever my mother was doing, like plastic thread bags. I used to cut them in the morning, and by evening, I used to finish them. In college, we have a fundraising for auditorium, and I filled my table with all my machine embroidery, and my mother donated some cashew coconut burfi. The lecturers came rushing to me and said, please, Subhadra, don't open the stall before we come. We want to buy the first choice. So half the table was empty, and naturally by afternoon my table was over. So my principal, Miss Dora David, came, thanked me, and wrote a beautiful note to my mother for donating things to the fundraising. Then my daughters came. They don't have much age difference. When they were born, then I got really excited. I started buying a lot of bit cloths because that was more affordable at that time. And then joined them and put lot of patchwork designs. For that, I used to go to Egmore, Moore Market at that time to find all sorts of books and funny figures I used to do for my daughters. My daughter is wearing one such thing here. And then when my daughters left the college school and entered Etiraj College, she told me, my daughter told me, my college is very famous, not mentioned about studies, but she said, very famous for fashion. Amma, be prepared. Start doing on mirror work. So she took me to Narayan Pet, Chindari Pet, all sorts of wholesale corners in Madras and tested all the mirrors as if testing lotion from the diamond and bought a lot of bulk, all sizes of mirrors and came home. Here, my daughter is wearing a blouse stitched by me, the sleeves full of mirrors, some 108 small mirrors I kept on that blouse. That much I remember. Then I took a fashion for cross stitch. I did a lot of cushion covers, and at that time, lot of competition they were announcing in Anchor. So I used to join them. Those days there were no Xerox, so enlarging was quite a problem. I have to introduce somebody to you, my handyman, the man who encourages me, admires me, appreciates me, and also my handyman, Mr. V. Narayanan. So
Here, here.
I gave a small piece of a chessboard design to him and said I want it to be enlarged because I want to do it. So immediately he called the draftsman. He came with a scale and a square, and on a big Ida Matti, whatever size I want, we finished it in 2 minutes. So I have done this. At that time, I only liked the color and I wanted to do, but people gave a lot of definitions to this. They said the king, because he is winning, he is growing in his size and he is very colorful. And on the other side, because that fellow is losing, he has shrunk to a pawn size and his place is for dark. In any case, if people can make some meaning out of what I do, I am happy. The next one is the two trees, very famous. It was in my living room for a very, very long time. This also I took it from a calendar. I made it into a I put some 10 things and graph sheet. I converted into a graph sheet and did it. My grandson used to love this. So whenever somebody comes home to watch this, he will rush to the place and say, Mama is giving it to me. I inherit it from her. This is mine. This is mine. Then his sister will run behind him and say, Karan, you cannot take the white tree. The white tree is mine, and the black tree you can have. Now, the Karan, my grandson, has done his mechanical engineering in Georgia Tech and doing his MBA in Yale's University. And this girl has done his graduation in Tisch School and doing performance in Manhattan. But still, I told him, whenever you finish your graduation or your marriage, whichever comes first, I will gift you. So they were leaving the country after 12th. So I packed it and gave it to him. The third one is a dragon kite, which my sister-in-law wanted to do. This also I took it from a calendar. Then I started doing a lot of t-shirts for my girls because they are going to a fashionable school, college. And when I was traveling in saloon with him in Hubli and Palkat, I was bored. So I told my mother, please teach me something to occupy in the travel. She said crochet. Crochet is the only solution for you. So from her, from scratch, I started slip stitch, SC, triple and everything and started making t-shirts in a big way, which even now her children are wearing. The first one Isha is wearing is done by knitting cotton with knitting needles 12 and 14 and it's still in good shape and she's enjoying it. The next one, my granddaughter Namrata, she is a Rhodes Scholar doing her completing her PhD in Oxford, is very fond of my handwork. This hexagon t-shirt I made. Unlike the square, granny square, this is a bit difficult to join. The next one is six colors chosen by Isha. I have done the ripple design. The next one is a designer's t-shirt done in knitting cotton. That's not going. Then I went to Delhi. Delhi in 90s already the art of knitting has deteriorated. But I wanted to learn, even though I have picked up little bit from my mother, I wanted to further develop it. My next door neighbor was good in knitting and I picked up a lot from her. My friend Mala took me to Old Delhi, where every Saturday they used to have wool bazaar. It's a sight to see. From various places they will bring in sacks and buckets full of colors, all sold in kilos. The whole place looked like a rainbow or a rangoli on the floor. I bought a lot and I have done some designer sweater also. These are some of them. Then we went to Calcutta. Calcutta is a place where I started loving Kantha stitch. Till then, I didn't have much opinion about it. I thought it is, after all, only a running stitch. Only there I learned how much you can do with Kantha stitch. Here, my granddaughter Namrata is wearing my all over Kantha sari for one of her roads occasions. Whenever they ask to wear traditional dress of the country, she always wears my embroidered sari. She every time she will take two or three fresh sari from here. Then there was one in embroidery. The most difficult part is tracing. But in Calcutta, in New Market basement, there was a shop called Pandey Store. He had volumes and volumes of patterns with pinned ready to use patterns. So I could choose anything, and even if I want my pattern, he will pin it and trace it for me. This I continued even after retirement. Whenever we were going to um, Jamalpur, I used to spend the day there and give him a box full of 5, 6 saris and some 15, 16 kurta tops for the entire family, for my two girls, two nieces, and my friends, so that it will keep me in good shape for another 2, 3 years. And on my return, I used to collect them back. Next, when we shifted to Bangalore, I joined Needle and Thread magazine done by Majora Course. There they have a subscribers column where I started exhibiting my items. And at times, one magazine from cover to bottom, it was only with my embroidery items. I used to put my saris, t-shirts, bags, panels, whatever I make, they were very happy to exhibit. Because of that, all over the country, I had friends and I became literally a consultant for them all. They used to discuss me what color thread I should use, what color stitch I should use, and everything. There one you lady, one doctor from Haridwar, one from Ratnagiri, one from Indur. They used to call me after the magazine was issued. But there is a catch in it. There is a catch in it because I am good in embroidery, but not in catching languages. Hindi is still malum nahi for me. So I need a translator. So I thought my helper, my handyman will help me. But in this, he said it's not possible. I'm not going to learn the stitches for you and translate. Then later, when I had so many friends in Bangalore itself, I invited them. There were 8 of them. They were in my house from 11 to 6. We had lunch and coffee, tea, and we talked only about embroidery. They brought their work and we showed and discussed what can we do and what are the mistakes we can avoid, and so on. But we never talked about anything else except embroidery. Not about children, not about husband, or not even about the knee pain. Embroidery, embroidery, and only embroidery. It was an amazing experience for me. Then I had several sale in my colony. These coasters are very popular, these tray and coasters, because they were very handy to present for Christmas, Diwali, or when they go abroad also. Then these are my latest, I must say, craze. I'm craze. This rubber plant tree that leaves I use for crochet and embroidery. The preparing leaf takes 2 to 3 months. I have to dry them in sun like puppet. Put them for half an hour, bring it back and put them under press, and the next day again put it under the sun. Continuously how to watch them. So my husband has made, my handyman again, has made a project, 2 planks where I can keep inside my leaves and tighten it with a clamp. With that, the leaves are pressed uniformly and it's very helpful to me. These are Kindle bags I make which go abroad as a gift. Again, Ganesha is a passion for my husband because in Calcutta, I have seen Ganesha doing all sorts of activities, skating and playing anything. I have done few Ganeshas with tabla, matalam, and here one Ganesha is dancing for me. I love Ganesha. Here, this Ganesha is also, thanks to Pinterest and Xerox, now all designs are available. I am able to convert all the paintings into embroidery like Madhubani, barley, gold, glass painting, and so on. This is Ganesha is embroidered, and the design is in Devanagari script. So it is very difficult because I am not familiar with the script. I have given a lot of lining underneath and then done the satin stage so that it is raised and it give you a 3D impression. The next one is Varli. Varli is very easy to do. So anything can be done in Varli. Okay. We went to Dharamshala and we found a lot of Buddha paintings and I thought I should do something in embroidery. We came and Googled and I found this Buddha little different, but the whole thing was black in color. So it was very difficult to proceed, but the end result was good. And again, my grandson said, "This Buddha is for me, Mama." I said, "Take it." It is now in his bedroom in New Jersey. The next one is gone painting. Gone painting is very interesting because it's with nature, with tree, animals, and birds, and even with snakes. I once did with 6 snakes in a tree, surrounded or mingled in a tree, but didn't have the courage to hang it in my house. I presented it to my grandnephew, who is very fond of snakes. Again in Calcutta, I have become a fan for Jamini Rai. Everything is Jamini Rai in that place. Greeting card, paperweight, calendar, everything is Jamini Rai. So I have done several Jamini Rai. This 8 ladies really, I was interested because they were never in a line. They are all in all sorts of poses. It was difficult, but I liked it. These are 3 challenging panels I have done in my life. My niece, Dr. Vaishnavi, is an ophthalmologist and has started a clinic called Clear Sight. So I wanted to give some eye design which doesn't follow any regular eye. It should be different, abstract. At the same time, you should be able to give the meaning. This I did in Ida Matti with star cross stitch. Except the eyes with satin stitch, the whole thing and eyelashes in stem. The whole thing was done in cross stitch. The next is Kalimata. When we went to Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's Kali temple, the front cobram had this model, clay model on the top. I liked it so much and was so colorful. I asked my husband to take a photo. Then, when I came back, I printed it. I xeroxed the black and white copy and did it on the with thread. I was very much worried about the eyes, but it has come out well. Then is Claude Monet water lily. He does only water lily paintings. I thought I can do it in thread. I tried one. It was very difficult. Till the end, I didn't know whether it will come out well. But after framing, all my friends said, Subha, your lilies are floating. Then I'm very happy. Then we had a 21 days of sari show in our colony. Our colony is a very friendly colony where even the girls of my age are very good friends of me. Daily I was wearing one sari. This is a crochet sari I was wearing. Next one, this is a kachot sari peacock design. The black one is a Kashmiri one, and the blue one, I must say, is a Mysore silk sari. All the Mysore silk saris, they are very expensive but look very simple. So I do designs on the pallu and make them look grand and as a designer sari, and that's done in Kamal Kadai. The sari I am wearing now is also a converted Mysore silk sari. Next is a Kanta sari, and in the background you can see a gone painting of a big bird and a small bird. The green one is a Kasuti sari, and this one is also again a Kanta sari. I believe in heavy pallus. Though I make a lot of kurtas in raw silk and silk for my children, they all hang in the closet. What they want is t-shirts. So I have done more than 40, 50 t-shirts for them, and whenever they are here, they are always in t-shirts. Namrata in a butterfly t-shirt and Amini in a leaf t-shirt. This leaf design alone, I have done some uh, 7, 8 patterns. And again, this is a two birds. I have done a lot of kurtas for them. This is an all over kurta. This is a yoke, and this is a kachwork one. And this particular thing I wanted today, recently I did, is a patchwork skirt for her because she is on stage. I thought she will love it. The last 3 rows, I have done the embroidery. Each one of its kind, never has repeated it. I think I must have done some 81 designs. And this is again an hexagon, how it was joined. Next, because framing is again a difficult part, as now my husband is not able to drive. So I thought I will start doing things in frame. These are all frame embroidery done when this is the design, and this is on a crochet. I have done more crochet flowers and fixed it. This is my latest panels. Then everybody say this art is vanishing, but I don't think so, because we have started a hobby club in our Palm Meadows, and there all the ladies now suddenly are taking interest. I am teaching embroidery, and my friend Devika is taking teaching crochet. Every week we meet, and if they want to learn more in between, they come home. I have to say that there are people in this generation also who enjoy this art. Namo, my granddaughter, has taken for knitting in a big way. She's always carrying knitting in her hand, and whenever she knits, she says, Mama, you are right. It's like meditation. It relaxes me from my heavy work. So next is Barsha, my living maid. She is now with us for 2 years. When I started, forced her to learn, she was not interested. But now seeing me doing all the time, she has started doing, and some of her t-shirts, I'm not able to make out whether it is done by me or by her. She's so good. Now Myra, a 7-year-old girl who came to her grandparents' house for a summer holiday, wanted to learn embroidery, and every day she used to come, every other day she used to come. She will learn a stitch, go back, prepare, and come the other day. Like that, she has proceeded, and she has done this beautiful kerchief with stem stitch and lacy daisy stitch, and has presented this to her grandmother. If you look at, you will find very fine chain stitches. With that, I think I am not the only person who is doing it, and the next generation is also taking a liking for it. Okay, then I want to say a few words. My life is now only with my colorful threads. Think it is like a way of meditation for me. When I do it, I don't think of anything, no worries. I am very happy, and my family is also very happy because I am not troubling them. More than anything else, I sleep well. And what? I have very good, wonderful, colorful dreams. Okay. So I tell my friends, if you do embroidery, you are going to get colorful dreams. If not, you will be end up with black and white dream. So friends, choice is yours. You want a colorful world or a black and white? Please join my colorful world. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. That is
Okay.
a fabulous talk, and what a what a what a grand tour of your artwork. And thank you so very much for sharing it with us. Really enjoyed that. If there's anyone else who would like to make a comment, I invite people to please.
Actually, I am her daughter, Saumya, and I think I just wanted to say that thank you so much for giving her this opportunity to share her amazing work. We are all inspired by her and her commitment, and I think that's what her grandchildren learned most from her. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
You know, I'll make a confession. When I was growing up with my grandmother, she tried to teach me some cross stitch. And
Mhm.
all I remember is that there were two bamboo frames, a smaller one on which the cloth was spread,
Yeah.
and the larger one on which it used to lock the cloth. And she would make a little cross on it and tell me how to do cross stitch. I think it was more to test my patience because I was the moment I could start threading the needle was the limit of my patience in this field. But really, I really admire the amount of work that you have done, ma'am. It's fabulous.
Thank
It's
you.
really something which is of international standards.
Oh,
Absolutely, no doubt about it.
okay, okay. I'm honored.
My wife, Renu, used to also cross stitch. She's left us last year, but she is not was not as talented as you. She depended more on the anchor pre-printed,
Oh,
sheets. And there's a very nice Mona Lisa she did. They're very
oh,
tough. It took her 6 months to complete that. It's still in our drawing room. I'll share the photo
picture.
with you all sometime. So she did a lot of them, and all our children have some of her cross stitch uh, in their houses. So she was also passionate, but of course, your work is amazing and it's all original. Wonderful, sir. Wonderful, man.
I agree with Sushil completely. Ma'am, you're too good.
Oh,
I also do a little bit of Karnataka Kasuti embroidery
oh,
and all that. And I will definitely meet you because my sister has one house in Palm Meadows.
okay. What's it?
Sunita Vaidya.
Okay. What's the villa number?
140, 243, phase
Okay.
1.
Okay, we'll see.
So whenever I come to Bangalore, I'll definitely
Sure,
meet you.
sure, sure.
And you are now like my guru only now.
No. We are friends. Like-minded people are always friends.
Thank you.
Thank
It
you.
was really very inspiring talk. Enjoyed it a lot.
This is Rakesh Misra, Madam, 72 batch. Thank you very much. It was very, very nice seeing all the work that you've done across, I think, decades, over decades. Thank you, Madam. Very nice.
Thank you.
Ma'am, a question. Do you feel challenged from eyesight or thing at this age, at this stage?
I had my
Cataract.
surgery and cataract, and I have
Okay.
fixed multifocal lens so that I
Okay.
don't need any glasses to wear.
Wow.
But still, I do occasionally lead some refreshed tears when they are dry.
Okay. Thank you.
But I don't stop it.
Yes.
I always keep one.
Wonderful.
Hello, I'm Lakshmi Gopal speaking.
Yeah.
Subha's very close friend.
Yeah.
I also have many of her artwork at home.
Not
Excellent.
me.
I'm so glad she got this opportunity to share with us all her good work. Excellent communication skills she's always had. She got a chance to exhibit that also today. Very
Talking
good,
is my
Shubha. You just
talking is my only good quality, I think.
she's always humored us many times for many years and decades.
Thank
We still
you.
have a lot of her artwork. And I would like to say that my grandson, of all the people, even I have never done, he does a lot of tatting. I'm surprised that
How he is learning it
I don't know how
himself.
he got it because I don't have that.
I too don't do. Your mother-in-law used to do a lot.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe he has taken that liking from her.
Surprised that a boy could do it, that
Uh-uh.
too a teenage boy.
But there is no difference for this art, boy or girl. Whoever has got interest can do it.
Yes, very good.
Ah.
Continue with your work. All the best.
There is no other choice. Till my eyes and hands cooperate, I will continue.
I just want you to say that it was very nice of you to volunteer because I was worried that there was nobody coming forward to talk from the Simi's side, and I'm so glad that you offered. And it has been wonderful to listen to you, ma'am. And I'm sure in this we've been having the virtual lounge session now for almost a year, or over a year, and the 12th session was taken by Mrs. Rudola, and the 14th by Mrs. Sapra, and the 15th by you. And I'm sure this trend will continue. And we'll have a lot more volunteers from Simi's.
Yeah, my name is Mala. I'm Shubha's cousin's wife, and I'm a great admirer of her work. And as Lakshmi said, yeah, I do have a lot of collection from her work. And yeah, she made a beautiful peacock embroidery for our wedding anniversary, which has now occupied pride of place in my living room. She has yet to see the place. I'm waiting for her to come.
Yeah. We will
And
take
she's a
photo
great,
together.
great storyteller. One of her talents, I would say.
Or only talent, you can say.
No. She's a very, very talented lady, and I love her work. I don't know much about embroidery because whatever I did was only at school. I never continued, but I'm one of her great admirers.
Thank you.
Ma'am, have you ever thought of converting this into a business?
I do small sale every now and then. But no, not in a big way.
Yeah.
We are not from business people, all
Yes.
government oriented people. That art of fixing prices is something different.
Yes.
We are yet to learn it.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
I'd like to give everybody a heads up on the forthcoming sessions. In September, we have Mr. J.T. Varghese on the 4th Sunday of September. And in October, we have Shakti Goshal, 74 batch. And in October, K. Narayan, 88. And in December, K.P. Rao, 72. Please do join in on the 4th Sunday of every month at the normal time, 11 hours, unless there's a bit of a change. So once again, I would like to thank you very much, ma'am, for making this presentation for us. And it was fascinating and fabulous. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.